All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Eziel, Lancer on Feral Valley. I'm here with Sheskaa, the GM of Incom Corporation, and he is going and doing his second cycle of Vanarch interviews. And so we did the first one here a couple weeks ago, and so I want to just kind of, we've got the next cycle coming up, and just want to come back and ask him, since him and Incom Corporation are running again, and kind of see where they stand on things after 2 or 3 weeks of playing Terra with the new Vanarch system in place. So Sheskaa, to start things off here, let's talk about Incom Corporation. How long have you and your guild actually been together?
Our guild, for the most part, has been together for about 6 months. We all came over to Terra from Star Wars. We're still growing. I think we went from 60 members in the last interview to now about 90.
Excellent.
And we have about double the number of level 60s we had back then. We're at like between 25 and 30 now. Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, when you say 60 to 90 members, is that like main members, or is that including alts?
90 is including alts, and I think we only have about 10 to 15 alts, so there's probably
good
75-ish.
Okay.
Or yeah.
That sounds like a pretty good number there. So with Incom Corporation, what do you think actually separates your guild, Incom Corporation, from the other guilds on the server?
Well, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of guilds that claim to be PvP guilds, but when it comes to open world conflicts, they don't have the organization or the active player base to bring out 10 or 15 guys and do an open world battle. It seems like a lot of guilds just want to do this hide in town and gank lobbies kind of thing, which it's no fun for anyone. But
I got you.
Probably
okay.
The main thing.
So that pretty much answers my next question. So Incom Corporation is more oriented towards PvP then, correct?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Now, as far as with yourself, we've probably asked some of these questions before, but how long have you been playing MMOs yourself?
Not very long. WoW was my first, but I didn't start playing WoW till Cataclysm. I did not play that game very long. I think I hit max level and I was done. I didn't do any end game stuff.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, Star Wars was the first one that I really played, like heavily. I played that game every day for months, and we had like all content cleared. I ran the guild over there as well, and I think we had about 150 different people in that guild, and we did a lot of PvP there as well.
Okay. Now, as far as with Terra, though, you've been around since like the closed beta, is that right?
Yeah, I didn't play the closed beta myself. Everyone else in my guild from Star Wars did, and then I just kind of came over right when right when it launched.
And dude's hailing down arrows on top of us. That's
yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so now you've probably told us before, but let's kind of find out more about what is it about Terra that really separates Terra from all the other MMOs, and why you actually like Terra.
It's definitely the combat system. Everything is skill shot based. I definitely like how you can't really click your abilities. That's kind of the thing that happens in a lot of the other MMOs and frowned upon usually, but I think it's more skill based. A lot of us like that.
Yeah, most definitely. I know myself included on that one. Now, with the actual Vanarch, if you are elected Vanarch, of course, with you guys being more of a PvP-oriented guild, it's pretty much safe to assume you're going to leave the PvP on, I would say, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And with that now, the question I've got is, what province and continent are you guys actually going to be running on?
So last time we ran for Northern Shara, we lost there. Very close race between 5th and 6th place. We're actually running for this zone now, so South Arun, Oskaroth, I think is how it's pronounced.
Not sure. I think it's Oskaroth.
But yeah, this is the zone we're going for. Fana Caprima's here. Some of the mobs that are farmed for crafting mats is here, so it seems like a pretty good zone.
Yeah, and you probably got a lot of new people that are coming through as well through Arun.
Yeah, definitely. Try to scoop up some lower levels, maybe.
Yeah, and so with those lower levels, level players coming through and leaving the PvP zoning, are you guys going to be providing any kind of like protection detail for these new folks?
Yeah, I mean, if there's 60s in the zone, kind of ganking people, we do that as it is now. If someone types in LFG, like, hey, there's 60s here ganking us, we're always looking for like a fight. So we'll go out there and we'll help them out, but it's more about us getting to kill people at our own level.
I gotcha.
Um, and then we like to help people with BAMs a lot. So if there's BAM quests in the area that people want help with, we don't have any problem helping them with that.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Now, with the shops, of course, what is going to be your priority as far as which shops, brokers, clerics are you going to open up first?
Yeah, I think the trade broker is probably the most important, and then like the cleric, because of the instance here, and then kind of tying in with that, the specialty vendor. It's got all your potions and stuff and pots that people want for those. Uh, I guess pretty much everything. Like last time, I didn't put a huge emphasis on the trainer because it was a level 60 zone, but I guess since this is a leveling zone, that'll definitely need to be open because of all the people cycling through here. But yeah, definitely like trade brokers and stuff are a higher priority, but it shouldn't be a problem getting them all open.
Okay. Now, with of course having those shops open, you're also going to be able to do taxation with that. What are you guys thinking as far as what you want to do with the taxes?
So I guess now we know that the default is about like 5% for
Right.
everything. So we won't go above that. We'll stay. We'll probably leave it at 5 for the first day or two, and then we'll adjust it lower as we see fit. We'd like to probably just lower it down to 1, but it definitely will not go above 5.
Okay, yeah, that definitely sounds like a good plan there. Now, with the taxation, of course, you get the gold for the guild, which goes in your guild bank. Are there any kind of things that you're going to do that include maybe utilizing that gold, or even maybe the guild gold to enhance the community of what you're going to be running for?
Yeah, so last time I mentioned that we had some PvP events planned, and since we didn't get elected, we didn't really put any of those into action. But we still have all those kind of ideas in the back of our head, and if elected, we'll probably use that gold for prize money. I mean, making the 3,000 gold to run again isn't really a big deal. We can make that easily. So I'd rather just give the money out as prizes or something of that nature, and then I've seen some guilds do it where they put in the Vanarch info, like this is how much money we've made from taxes, and I think that's a cool idea, and I'd probably do the same thing.
Okay. Now, also, you talked about doing some sort of PvP events. Is there anything other than just those PvP events that you guys may want to do as far as other things in the area?
Well, I mentioned the BAM help. Yeah, I mean, all I can really think of right now is the BAM helping, the help, if the level 60's ganking, will help with that, and the PvP events. But, we're always running these instances, so if people want to group up for, like, hard mode Feign or hard mode, or just normal mode Feign, we'll be in the area to do that as well, and we have a ton of Lancers. We probably have, like, I don't know, 5 to 10 level 60 Lancers.
Nice, that's awesome. Now, we've gone through pretty much all the stuff I wanted to talk about here, and I appreciate you again, taking time out of your day. Is there anything that before we go that you'd like to convey to the voters on why they should vote for you guys and Income Corporation?
Well, I think we saw a lot of guilds that got elected kind of failed. A lot of them didn't keep their promises. Taxes are high. They're not maintaining their zone. We definitely will keep our zone active and won't see us leaving the server or anything like that. So you won't have any of that kind of stuff to worry about. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, Sheskaa, I really appreciate again you coming out and talking to us and giving the voters an opportunity to hear what you got to say. And good luck on your run for Vanarch.
Hey, thanks a lot, man.
Not a problem.